What if a single daring plan could net you billions in cash, jewels, or art, forever etching your name in the annals of crime? As of 2025, history is filled with audacious robberies that showcase human ingenuity, from tunneling under banks to impersonating authorities in high security. These heists not only stole immense fortunes, but also inspired countless films, books, and investigations. In this video, we're counting down the top 10 biggest heists in history state until the end, because number 1 involves a staggering sum that reshaped the nation's fate amid war. Heists represent some of the most meticulously planned crime, often involving insider knowledge, advanced tools, and split-second execution to bypass formidable security. By 2025, advancements in forensics and surveillance have made such robberies rare, but historical cases continue to fascinate due to their scale and cunning. According to crime historians and FBI records, the biggest heists are measured by the value stolen, adjusted for inflation where possible, encompassing cash, diamonds, gold, and priceless art. These operations have occurred across continents, from war-torn regions to bustling cities, highlighting vulnerabilities in even the most secure systems. Our list, drawn from documented case and expert analysis, explores the planning, execution, and aftermath of each, revealing how some perpetrators escape while others face justice. Let's dive into the countdown of history's most monumental theft. Number 10. The Great Train Robbery, United Kingdom. The Great Train Robbery, executed on August 8, 1963, targeted a Royal Mail train traveling from Glasgow to London, valued at £2.6 million, equivalent to about £58 million in 2025. The heist involved stopping the train by tampering with signal light. A gang of 15, led by Bruce Reynolds, used insider information from a postal worker to pinpoint the cash laden. They overpowered the crew without firearms, unloading 120 mail bags filled with banknotes into waiting vehicles. The operation took just 15 minutes. Most members were captured within months due to fingerprints left at a hideout, leading to lengthy prison sentences. Only a fraction of the money was recovered, with some believed buried or laundered. This heist set a benchmark for organized crime in Britain and inspired multiple films. Number 9. The Lufthansa Heist, United States. On December 11, 1978, at New York's John F. Kennedy International Airport, a crew linked to the Lucchese crime family stole $5 million in cash and $875,000 in jewels, totaling around $22 million adjusted for 2025. Masterminded by James Burke, the plan relied on insider tips from a cargo worker about Lufthansa. The robbers entered the terminal armed, subdued guard, and loaded the loot into a van in under an hour. No shots were fired. The aftermath saw several accomplices murdered to silence, as depicted in the film Good. Henry Hill, a key informant, helped convict associate, but Burke died in prison without facing direct charges for the heist. Much of the money vanished, underscoring the violent underworld dynamics of mob operations. Number 8. The Hatton Garden Heist, United Kingdom. Over the Easter weekend of 2015, in London's Hatton Garden Jewelry District, a group of elderly thieves known as the Diamond Weasel stole valuables worth £14 million, about $20 million in 2025 terms. Led by Brian Reeder, the gang drilled through a concrete wall into a safe deposit vault using industrial tools after disabling the elevator and alarm. The operation spanned 2 nights, with the burglars accessing over 70 boxes containing gold, diamonds, and cash. Their ages, averaging 60s to 70, added irony to the caper. Police used surveillance footage and DNA evidence to arrest 7 members, recovering only a third of the loot. Sentences ranged up to 7 years. This heist highlighted vulnerability in aging security systems and became Britain's largest burglary. Number 7. The Antwerp Diamond Heist, Belgium. Dubbed the heist of the century, this 2003 robbery at Antwerp's Diamond Center netted over $100 million in diamond, gold, and jewels, equivalent to about $160 million today. Leonardo Notarbartolo, posing as a merchant, infiltrated the building for years, mapping its 10-layer security, including infrared sensors and magnetic locks. The gang bypassed these by using custom tools like aluminum plates to fool magnets and hairspray on sensors. They emptied 123 safe deposit boxes over a week. Trash left behind led to arrest, but Notarbartolo served only part of a 10-year sentence before parole. Most gems remain undercover, suspected recut, and sold on black market. The case exposed flaws in the world's diamond capital's defense. Number 6. The Banco Central Burglary, Brazil. In August 2005, thieves stole 160 million Brazilian reals, around $70 million, from Fortaleza's Banco Central vault. A gang of up to 25 dug a 78-meter tunnel from a rented house disguised as a landscaping business, complete with air conditioning and lighting. They breached the vault floor undetected, hauling out 5 tons of cash over a weekend. The tunnel's sophistication evaded seismic sense. Police recovered only 20 million reals after arrest, with leader Luis Fernando Ribeiro killed in a suspected inside hit. Several received long sentences, but much money disappeared. This remains Brazil's largest bank heist, prompting nationwide security up. Number 5. The Securitas Depot Robbery, United Kingdom. On February 22, 2006, in Kent, England, a gang stole £53 million, about $92 million adjusted, from a Securitas cash depot. Masterminded by Lee Murray, The plan involved kidnapping the manager and his family, using disguises and threats to gain access. Posing as police, they forced entry and bound staff, loading cash into a truck in 2 hours. An inside man provided layout. Police traced vehicles and phone records, arresting key figures including Murray, who fled to Morocco but was extradited. Sentences totaled over 100 years combined, with 21 million pounds recovered. This heist holds the record for Britain's largest cash theft. Number 4. The Knightsbridge Security Deposit Robbery, United Kingdom. In July 1987, Valerio Vichai and accomplices stole 60 million pounds, equivalent to $174 million today, from London's Knightsbridge vault. Posing as clients, they overpowered staff with guns, locking them in and ransacking 5,000 deposit boxes of cash and jewels. The 20-minute execution relied on surprise. Vichai lived lavishly post-heist, but was caught during a car deal. He received 22 years, dying in a 2000 shootout after release. Little loot was recovered, marking it as one of Europe's biggest deposit boxes. Number 3. The Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum Heist, United States. On March 18, 1990, in Boston, 2 men disguised as police stole 13 artworks valued at $500 million, over $1 billion today, including pieces by Rembrandt and Vermeer. They tied up guards and cut canvases from frames in 81 minutes, disabling minimal security. The FBI suspects mob tied, but the case remains unsolved despite a $10 million reward. Empty frames hang in the museum as placeholders. Investigations point to DC suspects, but the art's fate is unknown, making this the largest unsolved art theft. Number 2. The Dar es Salaam Bank Heist, Iraq. In 2007, amid Iraq's instability, guards stole $282 million from Baghdad's Dar es Salaam Bank. About $400 million adjusted, likely an inside job with militia link. They navigated checkpoints to escape with the cash. Details are scarce due to chaos, with no major arrests or recoveries reported. This heist exploited wartime disorder, becoming one of history's largest cash grabs. Number 1. The Central Bank of Iraq Robbery, Iraq. On March 18, 2003, just before the U.S. invasion, Saddam Hussein's son Qus withdrew over $920 million, nearly $1.5 billion today, from Baghdad's central bank using lorries and a presidential note. The funds, meant to prevent seizure, were mostly recovered by U.S. force, but millions vanished in related thefts by soldiers. Prosecutions follow for some, but it stands as the largest bank withdrawal in history, blurring lines between heist and authoritarian decree, from meticulously tunneled vaults to wartime cash grab. These top 10 heists in history demonstrate the lengths criminals go for fortune, often at great personal risk. They reveal evolving security challenges and the enduring allure of high-stakes theft, with many cases still unsolved and loot unrecovered. Which heist do you find most intriguing? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into criminal masterminds, like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more captivating historical exploration. The past is full of secrets. Stay tuned for more.